Oh, you make it sound so easy. I wish I wasn't so scared.
George, there's nothing to be scared of. All it takes is a little self-confidence. You know, if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
Always remember, your focus determines your reality.
Around 2010, 2011, I went through this huge spiritual thing where I became obsessed with the power of the mind. Meditation, visualization, and just realizing how powerful our minds actually are, like how we really do paint our world with our thoughts and our level of self-belief.
Know what you want and believe that you can and will get it.
Confucius said one time, he who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right.
If I was to quit rapping and I said I want to go to the NBA, I would be in the NBA.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Why would you think you could make it to the NBA?
Because I think I can do anything.
Yo, what's good, snipers? It's your boy Ab. We're gonna get straight into the charts. First, we got core CPI on Wednesday, June 11th, at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. Then we got, GDP core PPI on Thursday, June 12th. And then we got consumer sentiment. So we got some news this week that we got to pay attention to. So we got to 6,000. We've been rejected 6,000. I put my trend line up here. This trend line right here, this is what we need to break. 6,020 on futures is what we need to break. Based on the candles, I have these lines because candles bounce off of candles. So I have lines here that I did on the structure. So we'll delete these. So this line right here, I'll put on this engulfing candle of the body right there. And this line right here is what we need to hold. I have a trend line down here as well. And that trend line is supposed to hold the candles. So right here is what I want to see hold. We bounced off our trend line, perfect right there in this area. Right there, we bounced off of it. So right now, we want to get above 6,001. We have 3 minutes on here. So these moving averages are starting to hover over the candles. I don't like to see that. I want to see us start to bounce right here at this level. So right here, if we look, the candles is getting weak. We're bouncing right off the trend line right here. So will the retest come? Retest of 6,001. And then we're going to retest these moving averages on a 15-minute. So I want to see us get above 6,006.50. That's the start of it, to see the 6,020. So that level right there is what I'm looking for us to get above 6,006.50. So then when we get up here, my possible top is up here. My resistance line I got up here at 623.75 is where I'm looking for us to possibly reject that. That'll be the inverse head and shoulders. Or we can even reject at this 615 area, 615, 623.75 area before coming down, pulling back to around that 575 area. So I believe we hit all-time highs this week. So possibly by Wednesday, all-time highs. If not, we got to be careful because CPI, PPI. That'd be possibly hot macro data, which will probably trigger the pullback that I said that will be happening possibly by the end of June. The end of June, we'll possibly start pulling back. So SPY right now, I'm looking for a retest of 598. If anything, we need to break back above 599. I want 599 as the target, and then after 599, we'll go back and retest the 600, and then we have that'll be the third retest. We'll see how we react there. We'll have 60250 area, and then I have that around the 608 area on SPY. Apple. So on Apple, I need to see it. Okay, it's at 203.92 area. We're in the choppy area right now on Apple. It's in the choppy area. It gotta get above 209. Above 209, we can see 216. 216 will be the level because it has to get back above 218. 218, you're getting risky. You could reject possibly there. So that's what I see for Apple. It has to hold the 201 level. Tesla. Declining 5-day moving average. We're at 295. This bounce right here, I seen that. I put that in the Patreon towards the end of the day. It said Tesla and SPY will flip back. This right here, 273.55, is my support that I had, and we bounced right on the dime. Literally right on the dime. It don't get no sharper than that. That's a sniper shot right there. So right now, we're fighting the 200. The 200 is flat right now. The 100 is type flat, but it's kind of declining actually. So I'm worried about the 100 right here. What can happen is around the 200, we like to consolidate. Liquidity is building around the 200. So we got to watch out for that. And I want to see, ideally on Tesla, I want to see it hold this 285 area. I want to see Tesla hold 285. It has to break above 305. At the 305, you have 310. So Tesla has to hold 285. Above 310, then you have about 322. Declining 5-day moving average. So you don't really want to mess with Tesla. You want to see Tesla back above 338 unless you're day trading. If you're day trading, 305, 310, 325. 335 you could stretch as well. Meta. That's nice. That's a nice chart right there. My 5 days leading. My 10 is next. Then my 20. My 100 is right there. And then my 200 is under. So for Meta, ultimately, I have that 716-ish area before a pullback, possibly back down to about that 700 level, 690 level on Meta. Right now, you want to see Meta around hold that 691 area to 688. If you pull back here, 688, and if 688 holds, that is a nice time to jump in. If you see a nice bounce off of 680, that's a nice trade to take. And then you just want to see us break that 700 level. We got 716 on Meta. Palantir. Go on, welcome Palantir. Start charting it more for everyone. Palantir needs to get above 120. I was looking at Palantir. I've been waiting for Palantir. I need to see it above 130. Above 129 is nice. I want to see it hold that level though. So that's the 5-day moving average. Right now it's sloping down. It's not declining just yet. It's starting to. We want to see it above 130, basically. Above 130, the target for Palantir is 140. 147 is the target for Palantir. We want to see Palantir break that 132.50 area, and 147 is coming. If Palantir drops, it has to hold 120. 120 is the level to hold. I don't really want it to retest that low though. I mean, it's not about what I want, but same for me to really pay attention to it. 120, 116.45 is the area we'll have to bounce. If you lose that, Palantir is coming back all the way down here to that 110 below. And let's see. That's really all I got for y'all. Tesla, Palantir. Yeah, other than that, stay focused. Keep grinding. Have a blessed night.